guys, so we're going to start sparring. What I want to have happen is if the bottom person collapses their knee, we go right from the high knee shield passing right into our low knee shield passing system. If when we're there, they manage to push my head away enough to recover their top knee, bang, we go back to dropping our hip. Okay, so it'll be a battle that's going to look like this. I start here, Rodrigo manages to drop his knee, I crush it. If he pushes me away and he extracts his top knee, my hip comes back in. He's either blocking here or here with his knee. There's weight into either of them, but the rest of the weight is trying to find that open space. So all my weight's high, he drops his knee, bang, I drop down. I'm trying to stay sticky. He manages to lift and he recovers right back in with my hip right away. So as soon as they're out of the pan, they're into the fire. Okay? The worst case scenario for me is that he pushes me all the way over here, because then my weight is completely off him. My initial one here, obviously don't want him to take me all the way this direction. That's obviously bad. And then lastly, and staying on top is more important, but the worst thing that can happen for me when I stay on top is he recovers this leg. Obviously if I get rolled over, that's worse. But from my perspective, the worst thing I can have happen besides getting rolled is he recovers his bottom leg. Because if I'm here and he pulls that out, I gotta immediately back up, re-stuff it, and come back in. Okay? So if I'm a little more outside, my goal is make sure that this goes between my legs and pull this to this so that this doesn't come in. Like I'm like, take the knee sheath. Like you can have it. Just don't put this foot on me. Because as soon as that foot touches me, it's over. He's gonna recover this foot and now it's completely, I have no pressure. So if you push me away enough, I would back up to here and I would look, pull myself right back into this position. Get back to those good frames and try to beat it. His knee drops, my head drops, I stay connected. I try to work from here. Okay, this would be best. I can work those passes, but he manages to push my head. He recovers his top knee, hits back in. It's like a teeter-totter looking motion.
I have a question. How, like pressure passing usually is quite slow because you're cooking. Like how fast is this in, what's the speed in like real?
I mean, it's how good of a job they're doing from bottom is the answer. I want it to be as slow as possible. When I get into that tripod position, I take my time. When I'm putting weight, I take my time. It's really about how much they're able to get my weight off to make their adjustments. When they make their adjustment, I have to react quickly. But once I react to that, now we're in tripod, now it's slow again from my perspective. When you're on top, actually this goes when you're on bottom as well, but the person who has the advantage wants connection. The person who has a less of an advantage wants space. So when I'm in top half, I want connection. Rodrigo wins his underhook, he wants connection. I'm like, ah shit, I'm trying to get away. Right? Because when he has an underhook, he has an advantage right now. If I can take him over here, now I took away his advantage, his underhook doesn't work anymore. Now he's gonna go back to trying to create space. Because I'm in an advantageous position, I want connection. It takes a little bit of time to understand those advantageous positions, just like it takes time to understand, well, where exactly do I want to put my weight? But if you take the ideas that we talked about today and apply them to different guards, let's say Rodrigo's in Leslieville, okay, and I force this like headquarters. I want to pull myself in. I want to block his ability to get his foot back in, but I want to put weight on him. I can't pass Leslieville out here. He's going to be able to move. I have to put my weight on him. My Leslieville passing should feel like this. Okay? Same thing, single leg X. I have to understand where to put my weight, but once I understand it, that I want to pull myself in, suddenly he's just giving up his guard to the pressure. Okay, so you'll apply the same principles, but you have to, like, where do I put it? Okay, that's a whole different conversation. But it's about taking my weight and putting it in the spot that they don't want it, and then slow that from there. It's slow. Me moving fast is just reacting to him giving me stuff quickly, because he's trying to adjust because he doesn't like where he is. So it's really up to them. The gi makes that even slower because I can really get sticky, but in no gi, I still want to make it slow. So the top person, you're only rushing to move to the next position once they give you the next position. Once you're in the next one, you pause and you try to stay there. All right, so start in high knee shield pressure. We'll go like 3 minutes each. Bottom person, firstly, try to destabilize your partner to get their weight off of you, and then try to recover your bottom foot. Try to win underhooks. It's going to vary based on what you know. Okay? If you're very, very new, I want you to try to mess with their balance and pull your bottom foot back out and just put it on their hip or go to close guard. That's your primary goal if you're new. You can vary it based on your skill level after that. Okay? Any questions? Okay, top person wins if you get chest to chest, like half guard or mount. Bottom person wins if they put the foot on the hip and kick you away. But like, you gotta hold it for a couple seconds. If Rodrigo gets my foot to the hip and I can restuff it, just keep going. That way you didn't have to stop and reset. If he kicks me away and sits up, okay, yeah, sure, reset. Alright, let's do it on 2, 1, 2.